Hi everybody, and welcome to another episode here from the Scarworld server. And we are up here in Bokuns. So we're just going to throw the last little bit of cherry wood away and put in our shulker. And now it's time that we get busy. So why don't we get to work on that build I was talking about last time? That's right. I've got everything sorted out for the Moss Farm cover, and we're ready to begin it. So, you know what? Take it away, time-lapse me. Alright, well, this looks awesome. And I don't know if you guys noticed it, but did you see that weird shaking in the time-lapse? Like, part of the screen glitched out and everything? I don't know, it was really weird. Like, the whole place was shaking and something really odd was happening. I don't know quite what, but we will get to the bottom of that. Shh, it's a lore. Anyway, I love how this build came out. It looks great. And I'm starting to run a little bit low on rockets. So it's time to head up to the Death Egg and grab some rockets from there. Oh, I love this build. It's so snowy. Why is it snowy? Why is there snow? There should not be snow on here. Okay, so there's no snow here. Well, hi. The snow must manifest. Well, aren't you guys cute? Hello there. I have a funny feeling I've been pranked. I have a very funny feeling I've been pranked. I also get the feeling there was probably more of these guys at one point. Okay. Gee. I wonder which Beetle could have done that. Seriously, dude? Oh, okay. So, for the most part, the snow melts. Let's see. I think I do. I have a little bit of string left. So, I get a funny feeling that, fate may take care of these guys, since looks like one of their buddies may have already met a poignant demise. They're cute. Okay, so I will get to the bottom of this. I think I have an idea who did it already. And they are not currently online. All right. Well, yeah, you're going to be Future Shadow's problem, aren't you? What, two of you? Yeah, there's two of you. Yes, the snow must manifest, apparently. All right, anyway. Back into the Death Egg. There we go. And we've been running for a while. Let's see what we got for gunpowder. Oh, yeah. Listen to that glorious sound. So, it looks like we're going to be set for gunpowder. That means a couple things. One, we're going to need a place to start making these rockets. And two, it's really getting time to start finishing up on that Robotropolis build. What on earth? Now the circle is for a statue, and we're starting to plan out a bit of the hillside, but we've got a leak. Huh. Looks like we've got some corruption going on here, or maybe a toxic spill. Huh. Alrighty then. We actually did this in a stream on Scarworld Stream Weekend, and I really like how it came out. It's awesome. Okay. But, yep, got a wonderful toxic wasteland, which means we need to move where our other farm is going to be. So it was over here. Just going to move somewhere over in there now. Anyway, wow. Better do something before this corruption spreads too far, huh? Right, guys? And we need to get a place for you guys to stay. Although, I think 2 of you are already going to be adopted by Fire Demon. I don't know what he wants you for, but if he does truly want to adopt you, you're gonna have to behave. Okay, guys? Alright, so, yeah. On to what's going on up here. Our great and glorious overlord Robotnick has ordered a statue of himself in the middle of a fountain. Unfortunately, the sheep has decided that this is also going to be home. So we have to get this area prepared for a statue. So, why don't we hop away and we'll come back and see a beautifully ready fountain through the magic of editing. And we're back. Haha, the fountain looks great. Now, all we have to do is put the statue to our great and glorious overlord here. Perfect. Alright, so let's run the sword system and see if we have any blocks we can use to build that statue. You demand housing, huh? Oh, okay. The villagers are speaking to me. I might be slightly concerned. Well, I was planning on giving them a place to stay, so I guess maybe we should do that first. They have been waiting so patiently for, well, for so long. Anyway. Yeah. I've got a start on what I was gonna do for a villager house, and this is, you know, based off some pictures of Victorian era row housing. All right, well, I guess we'll have to work on getting them a house, and the basement is a functional area because this is a drop off for Fire Demon for some of his farm goods that he wanted to put into the farm level auto sorter. I just wasn't sure if it was too far of a distance between his base and mine for them not to get stuck. So he can just bring them over and throw a mix mash in there and it'll be good. Alright, so villagers, you demand housing. But you're safe there. I mean, look at this. Unless a zombie can parkour, you're perfectly safe. Okay, you want housing that bad? Fine. I guess I'll get to work on that housing first. Yeah, this should be fun. I haven't built one like this before. Alright, everybody. Well, we're back. And we've done it. Somewhat. We have built a house for the villagers. Let's take a quick flight over here and take a peek at it. Now, it's not my greatest work. There's some things that I still kind of want to change on it. Like, I'm not super happy about this, so we're just gonna take that off. But for the most part, I like it. It's kind of based off of some Victorian row house designs that I've seen. So, yeah. I added the tower bit because I liked it. And I wanted something to, kind of help hide the other little farm infrastructure in here, so the item transporter system. And of course, this is where the villager breeder is going to go. So why don't we go show these guys their new home? All right, guys, you demand housing. Now, I hope you're gonna like this housing. So, two of you are gonna be staying with me, and guess what? The other two have a new home. They're gonna go over onto the Viking island over there. Won't that be great? Oh, I thought you'd love that idea. All right. So, let's see. I really hope that I've done this right. Okay. Perfect. Now you go on. You stay. Just to make sure. Now let's see if we can beat him over here. Alright, did that work? Sounded like you took a little bit of damage. Hold on. Although I'm not too concerned if it's just a little, like one heart or two. As long as he didn't. Perfect. He didn't die. I will take that as a victory. He's desperately trying to get to those beds, but he can't. Awesome. All right. Perfect. Okay, so let's go get the other guy. And that should be all we'll need in here for our villager breeder, because we can throw them some carrots from the top. And then that should be it. All right. Perfect. He took a little bit of fall damage, but I kind of expected that. So now I can clean this up. And we'll get these guys off to their happy homes. Yay! We're getting there. All right. Well, that's done. Finally. We have all of the villagers moved into their new home here. And for the most part, it looks pretty good. I still have a little work to do on it that I want to. But everybody is also moved across. So our alley is clear again. And now it's time to show off a beautiful statue of our great and glorious egg purrer. That's right. Let's go check out Dr. Robotnick's glorious statue. What on Mobius has happened here? We got the fountain all prepared. We got the beautiful statue built, and what is this? The freedom fighters have sent warriors. And they decimated the Robotnick statue. Well, I only have one thing to say for these warriors. We are going to Axolotl Bucket Jail. These freedom fighters, they're so pesky. Ow. Alright. I'm gonna have to wrangle up these rogue freedom fighters real quick and then, well, actually build the statue. I thought this was just a perfect thing for, roleplay and fun. So, real life, Cardin left these axolotls. I think it's awesome. Gave me a great idea for, a little fun roleplay with the statue. So, don't want anybody to think this wasn't planned, because it kind of wasn't, but the effects of it were totally planned by me, and I played into it, so. Right. Breaking character. And a fourth wall break. Sorry. We'll get these freedom fighters. I swear. Alright, everybody. Well, with that mess from those lovely freedom fighters all cleaned up, we can now start on the glorious statue to our wonderful, hard-boiled overlord. That's right. Let's stop and do a time lapse of this glorious statue built. Just between us, I think he may actually be a little soft-boiled. A few too many burritos and pie. But I'm not supposed to say that, so shh, we'll keep that between us, okay? Anyway, time for that time lapse. All right, everybody. Well, the statue's done, and it is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. And it'll work well in this area once everything else is finished. So we, oh, we have a book. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Ooh. All right, well, it looks like Robotnick appreciates the statue, but our defenses are getting weaker. I guess that axolotl attack really got to everybody. Don't worry. They're all safe and secured. But looks like next time we're going to have to, well, finish off Robotropolis. We have a couple more factories to get in, as our great Eggy Overlord alluded to. And we've got to finish the defenses. So this episode's getting a little long. So I guess next time, well, we've got work to do. But that's all for me for this episode, so I will see you in the next one. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Right, puppers? Right. This has been Shadowstar from Scarworld, and bye!